So we're here in Lone Pine, California, and we are heading out with this guy right here into Death Valley for a 3-day adventure with the Metal Cloak crew. So we're all fueled up. We're gonna be heading up to Cerro Gordo, which is an old ghost town run by Brent. And we're gonna go say hi to him, take him some water. And we're gonna head up into the hills some more. I think we're gonna be over in the valley tonight sometime. So it should be a good trip. So we're driving up to Cerro Gordo. And it's not a hard road, but it's steep and there's some narrow spots. We got Corey and Dell on the radio giving us kind of the history of Cerro Gordo and its original, in its original prime, what it was doing and providing ore and stuff, building up the city of San Francisco, all kinds of cool facts. But a very pretty day out here today.
If you want some real entertainment and a guy who makes some really good videos, Brent Underwood, the owner up here, he started out just making some little YouTube stuff. He is a very creative guy. He's very unique. We'll meet him this afternoon. His videos are amazing, though.
We are at the Cerro Gordo mine, and I'm going to take some water up, a little donation. There's the newly rebuilt American Hotel. All right, so we just left the Cerro Gordo mines and the ghost town up there that Brent Underwood bought a bunch of years ago, and we are heading down the backside over towards Panamint Valley. I didn't do a lot of video up and around the mines because they prefer you to not video stuff around Cerro Gordo. Probably because he's got a pretty successful YouTube channel based on that town. So check it out. Look up Ghost Town Living on YouTube. And if you happen to make your way up here, you can come up. They've got a little store, a little museum. You can walk around the town. It's pretty neat. But don't come up in the middle of winter because it could be ugly. But now we're heading down the backside, and beautiful day. Officially entered Death Valley Park. Came down from Cerro Gordo, back up over this way, up in those mountains up there. Now we're in the national park. So no drone flying from here on. And we're gonna head over to Panamint Springs, Panamint Valley, where we'll probably camp for the night. so we got our morning coffee. It's about 6 a.m. here at Panamint Springs. And sun hasn't come up yet. But it's getting there. And so we haven't discussed our plan yet today. I have a feeling we're going to go out to Warm Springs down Saline Valley, which would be pretty cool. I've been there, but there's quite a few people in the group who have not. So anyways, we're going to get some caffeine in us and then watch the sunrise, pack up, and head out on the trail. Hey, Danny, how'd you sleep?
Like this?
Okay.
Slept great, dude.
Nice.
It was perfect.
What was your favorite part of yesterday?
Yesterday, just the Joshua trees, everything, the ghost town. There's so many. Well, actually, what's that place called? Mount Whitney.
The Whitney Portal.
Whitney Portal. That guy.
The Whitney Portal. Yeah, those sunrise pictures. If you haven't seen them, make sure you follow this guy at Get Out There and Play on Instagram or Metal Cloak Mike, and you'll see the Whitney Portal sunrise photos. It's just really pretty out there. And it is one of the most picturesque areas of California, in my opinion. So, all right, let's go do this.
What's that?
What do we got over here, Corey?
We've got Panamint Valley. So south from here, we got Panamint Springs, and then Ballarat is actually down in the salt flats you can see way out there towards Ridgecrest and whatnot.
We came down this road here. We're going to continue on down into Saline Valley. Stopped up here on South Pass, grab a little snack, and take a look around. All right, so we're here, we're setting up camp. Beautiful, beautiful place. And rather warm. Mid-70s out here. So get set up. You can see the upper springs up here in the middle. This little chair out here. Have a little zen moment. Donkeys. Like I said, I do not recommend coming out here. It's a spiritual place. You need a good car to get here. Middle of nowhere. No services. Lots of bumpy roads, lots of flat tires. So we're gonna go chill. So we're just out here at Warm Springs, hanging out with our friends, you know, and just
friends.
playing a little cornhole and petting the donkeys.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, donkey.
He's like, I didn't sign any waiver.
Nobody is giving me any treat.
He kind of looks like Donkey from Shrek.
Right?
Same color.
Hey, donkey.
Hey, donkey.
She seems sweet.
He's like, I'm a burro.
Big sweet eyes.
Let's ask Corey. So, Corey, what are we doing today?
We are actually going to head a little bit north. We're going to head up over Steel Pass. So we're going to go through the upper hot tubs at Marble Bath area, over Steel, and drop down into Eureka Dunes.
Nice. Where are we camping tonight?
Probably camp at Mesquite Springs. We're going to keep an eye on our weather. We'll probably go all the way across up to Crankshaft Junction and then go straight back south down into Death Valley and camp in Mesquite Springs.
Perfect. So there you have it. We're going to hit the trail, go out and see what we can see. So today on California's Gold, we head up into Death Valley National Park for a little bit of a bath time. Such an amazing little canyon. We're coming down in towards Eureka Dunes, coming off of Steel Pass. It's just so pretty. It's kind of like Titus to some degree, which is closed, but just amazing. Just want to get out and take photos for days, but I'm gonna keep on rolling for now. This is Eureka Dunes. Hopping down on the west side of Eureka Dunes. We're gonna stop down here out of the wind and make a sandwich, have a little lunch, because I'm hungry. Yeah. here at Crankshaft Crossing. That heads up to Gold Point. That goes to Death Valley. Gold Point's where we camped on the last trip out here at Death Valley. We are up here at the Ubehebe Crater, and it's really windy.
I tell you what, it's pretty awesome way to cool a vehicle really fast, like we're nosed up to this. I guarantee you, there's no heat in any engine compartment now.
I have been in a lot of high winds before, but that was one of the highest. Pretty cool. Oh, I put my seatbelt on. So we saw the Ubehebe Crater out there. There's some people down the bottom, which probably
about the wind at the campground.
Probably no wind
A
down
lot
there.
lower. So, I don't know. Clouds are moving pretty fast.
We got some storms coming into the valley, and so there's a guy over there on the opposite rim. We're going to be camping down the valley. Hopefully it's not as windy as it is up here. It's probably blowing 40,
quite a little
50.
hike around. There is another crater up along the other side, up there to the right. I've never been to the bottom, but we've hiked around the other edge.
So we're going to go down and find a campsite, and this will be our last evening. Sit around, hopefully a campfire if it's not too windy. But let's go see what we can find. All right, so we rolled into Mesquite Springs Campground here in the northern part of the valley. It's blowing really good. We got weather coming our way. We're gonna do it. We're gonna camp out here. It's not as windy down here as it is up on the main highway, but it is gonna blow tonight. And hopefully it doesn't get too ugly, but we're in for it. So so it poured around 4 a.m. for a good hour or so. But for now it has stopped. And if you look out here at the dirt, it doesn't even look that wet. That's the desert. It just soaks this stuff up, just like me. Day 4 and final day of the Death Valley adventure with 7 of my metal cloak companions. What a great week. Weather overall was pretty good. A little rain last night. Came down pretty hard about 4 a.m. and but it didn't last too long. We woke up and, you know, got some clouds, a little cool out, but not much to complain about. Pretty awesome trip. So we're just packing up, airing up, getting everything put away, and hit the road, head back to Sacramento, and looking forward to the next adventure. If you have questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Follow me on Instagram at Metal Cloak Mike, and we'll see you guys out on the trail. Hey Danny, what's going on?
Hell if I know.
Hail.
No, it's hailing.
Oh, hail no. It's hailing. It's popping in the window here.
Dude, look at that. It's hitting hard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. sure it takes a beating. We stopped here in Stovepipe Wells to get some fuel, and a local CHP is a JT owner, and so he always stops us and talks. And we give him a calendar, some stickers, but
Yeah.
he's a good dude.
Well, this is here. If you want to take a photo, you can check out my rig. I'm
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty.
I'm recording. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, Waltzing Matilda JT.
Waltzing Matilda JT.